Many guys think having good facial hair means growing a large, thick beard. That's one part of it, but there's much more. Having aesthetic facial hair is about emphasizing your best features and providing contrast. I'll show you guys with some examples. Let's take a look at football player Odell Beckham Jr. He has great looking facial hair that suits him perfectly, and it's because of two reasons. First, it's the contrast between his large beard and his clean-cut appearance. His hairstyle is faded and clean-cut, which is often the perfect opposite to a large Viking-like beard. Second, let's look at a picture of Odell without a beard. He looks much different, and that's because his large beard is giving an illusion of a larger chin, which balances out and makes his face look much better. This is a common way that a beard can be used to bring out your best features and balance your face out. Let's take a look at another one of my favorite beard styles, the disconnected goatee. The disconnected goatee works really well in doing a couple of things. First, not all of us have amazing beard genetics that gives us thick beard hair, especially around our cheeks. So instead of opting for a patchy beard, a disconnected goatee is the perfect alternative. First off, it gives a slimmer looking face. Because your cheeks will be clean shaven, this gives the look of a slimmer face. With a full beard, sometimes it rounds out the face and makes you look fatter. Number 2, it brings out your chin. Goatees in general are great for guys with weaker or rounder chins. And third, it's a great way to show your best features, especially if you have big or full lips. Having full lips as a guy can be seen as an extremely attractive trait. Having a full beard can take away from that and hide it, so opting for something like a disconnected goatee will actually emphasize a feature like full lips, which is a huge plus. With these two examples, you have a pretty good idea of what could make facial hair work and look aesthetic. Now let's talk about an extremely important concept called contrast. Contrast is one of the key things you'll be looking at when picking out your facial hairstyle. Let's look at an example of bad contrast. In all of these styles, you can see the complete lack of contrast between the beard, the hair, and the eyebrows. It goes from a clean-cut manicured hairstyle to overly manicured eyebrows, then an overly manicured beard. It's not contrasted or masculine at all, and it falters completely as a look. Now let's take a look at something that might seem similar, but it just works. So as we can tell, contrast is extremely important. The general rule for facial hair contrast is as follows. If you have a clean-cut hairstyle, you can go bigger and wilder with your beard. If you have a more messy or longer hairstyle, you should opt for clean shave, a goatee, or a neater beard. Of course, this rule is flexible, and it encompasses everything about you. Let's give it another important example. Your eyebrows. Your eyebrows and beard are more connected than you might think. Have you ever seen an overly manicured beard alongside waxed eyebrows? Something about it just looks very off and not very appealing. That's because eyebrows provide a lot of contrast too. If you have bushy, unruly eyebrows, having a bushy, unruly beard will only make you look worse. But if you pair bushy eyebrows with a clean shave, all of a sudden it looks vogue. It looks really good. That's because of contrast. It's a key concept to take away, so make sure you take it into account and you'll be on your way to have an aesthetic facial hair.